Good evening. You're just in time for the KUTV Prime. This 20th day of the month of January 2021. A historic day for you as citizens. We have so much more lined up for you in regard to that. But first things first, a look at our top stories tonight. Biden sworn in as 46th U.S. President alongside Vice President Kamala Harris. Britain helps Kenya prepare for a rollout of COVID-19 vaccine as 2 more succumb to virus. Two dead in community clashes as tensions flare in Tana River. Residents seek government intervention in resolving a 70-acre land dispute.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Grace Josephine.
Thank you once again for choosing KUTV Prime. I'm not alone, and Nelia Sinderito is our sign language interpreter this evening. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. has been sworn in as the 46th U.S. President at Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Vice President Kamala Harris was escorted by Capitol Police hero Eugene O. Goodman as she took an oath of office alongside Biden, the first woman and furthermore of color to hold that position. 25,000 troops guarded the inauguration ceremony following the deadly riot at the Capitol earlier this month. Former President Trump did not attend his successor's inauguration. He becomes rather the fourth president not to do so. Prior to his inauguration, Joe Biden attended a service at St. Matthew's Catholic Church in remembrance of the Americans who have succumbed to COVID-19. He is said to become the second Catholic president of the United States.
I will well and faithfully discharge.
That I will well and faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
The duties of the office upon which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
Office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Back home, Britain is assisting Kenya to prepare for the rollout of a COVID-19 vaccine developed by AstraZeneca and Oxford University. Its foreign secretary said as African nations race to ensure the populations are inoculated. Kenya has ordered 24 million doses of the vaccine, and it expects delivery of the shots to start in the second week of February. In the last 24 hours, 136 people have tested positive to coronavirus, with a cumulative figure of infections now at 99,444. On to matters politics, a section of Ukambani political leaders, allied Deputy President William Ruto, have come out guns blazing in his defense after suffering a humiliating attack from a party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka. Last week, Ruto fed the initial salvo by indicating that Kalonzo had illegally acquired 200 acres of the National Youth Service land in Yatta. Crossing over to the county's Coast Regional Commissioner John Elungata has issued a 2-day ultimatum to goats rustlers as several houses were burnt down in a suspected land skirmish between the Orma and Moyu Nyanya pastoral communities at the outskirts of Madogo Trading Center in Tana Sub-County.
Salama inaletwa na wazee. Madogo Center sits along the BC Garissa-Nairobi highway and is one of the fastest growing cosmopolitan centers that borders Garissa town.
Moving on, Professor Andanje Misuka, a Kenyatta University Registrar Academic, will be laid to rest on Saturday, 30th January 2021. His death was confirmed by Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wanena on Saturday. Our heartfelt condolences to his family. Residents of Msabaha, Kilifi County have asked the government to intervene in a long-standing land dispute between them and an Asian tycoon. There is an alarm on the conduct of police officers in Malindi sub-county for allegedly being compromised to harass the more than 250 families from the over 70 acres of land.
The residents who spoke to journalists on Tuesday claimed that their lives were in danger as the police officers were constantly on the disputed land to ensure they do not occupy it.
Moving on, a section of Kiambu members of the County Assembly have threatened to rally residents in boycotting paying tax, accusing the county government of neglect and failure to keep Thika town in order. Listen in.
Thank you.
Halting of road construction due to non-payment by county government and invasion of the town by hawkers from other regions are some of the issues Danson Mboro, MCA Hospital Ward, brought up during the issues of school bursaries to over 500 residents in Thika town.
In what started just as an idea to chase away boredom, Alice Maiso, a poultry farmer in Baringo County, is now reaping big from her chicken rearing venture. She nets a profit of 5,000 shillings on a daily basis. Let's have a look at how.
In Mogotio area of Baringo County, we meet Alice Maiso doing what she does best, poultry keeping.
And that story rather brings us to our first breather. Don't go to Harare. We have so much lined up for you in international news.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Grace Josephine.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. Palestinians say they can provide digital solutions as COVID-19 encourages more remote employment. Take a look.
Palestinian high-tech companies are emerging in the West Bank and Gaza, utilizing the 2,000 Palestinians who graduate each year from colleges with high-tech degrees.
Moving on to the world of sports, Kenya Premier League giants Gor Mahia have opened talks with Mathare United head coach Salim Ali over the possibility of hiring him to take over as assistant head coach. Kogalo has been eyeing the services of Posta Rangers tactician Sam Panzo for a while before turning attention to Salim. Many thanks for keeping me company on this broadcast. My name is Grace Josephine, and Nelias Nderito has been our sign language interpreter this evening. We are definitely backed by a team making this possible. Good night.